future millionaire.
And come get rich with us. You gon' eat or you gon' starve.
I'm the owner of Future Millionaires, which I host events all over Atlanta. And then I also do. I got a consulting firm. So what I do is I mentor entrepreneurs to help you build up like confidence issues, trying to come in and determine what's your space, where you want to go, not all over the place. So I do that also, but additional to that, I teach you how to build your business credit with no PG. I show you how to keep you on the right track, like having your financial setup to a point where you don't have to be picking out your pocket, because that's a problem with a lot of us entrepreneurs. We spend a lot of our own money. So that becomes an issue. I give you different options also, because what we don't realize and what we don't learn growing up with being an entrepreneur is how to go and actually find these funds. Don't give up. Sometimes we want to throw in a towel. I can honestly say I was one of them people. I'm like, screw this. I don't want to do this anymore. But as I grew, and I only been in Atlanta 3 years, but people think I've been here like forever. I built a team. So it's always about having that communication with the right people. Put yourself in some rooms that's gonna make you feel uncomfortable. Start disconnecting from people that don't mean you any good for your business. Like, you have to disconnect yourself from those people. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be whoever. If they're not giving you the attention that you need and they're not your target audience, go the other way. I do it every day. I look at it, I lose somebody. And to me, I see growth within myself. Last year, I tell people I do podcasts. So if any of y'all interested in coming on a podcast just to talk about your business, we have open conversations about different things. If you're a vendor, I've been on the vendor side. I was a vendor before I was a host. So I've been hosting for 6 years. Before COVID, I was all over, everywhere hosting. But now, June is my last event. I'm coming out of the pop-up shop world. So I'm going to a different avenue in life. And the thing that I tell you, you have to find your passion. It was hard for me to find my passion, but I sat down and I like to help people. So that's one of the things. And also, get you a team of people. I tell people content as an entrepreneur is so important. It's the best investment. Y'all see, I bring my photographer when I actually speak places, he comes with me. Invest in yourself. You may look at it as if, oh my gosh, I'm spending this, this, and this, and this, but in the end, the ending product looks amazing. And I tell entrepreneurs, another good thing is making sure that you stay up to date on social media, because you don't know who's watching you on social media to actually they may not shop today, they may not shop tomorrow, but in a month, they may come back. Be persistent. A lot of y'all, I've seen y'all setups. Y'all got good setups. Y'all got business cards. Y'all got banners. Everybody's talking with each other. Sometimes when we have these events, you may not have a room full of people, but make it a room full. Network. Because my slogan, network equals net worth. So you have to make sure you surrounding yourself with people that are actually going to support. This event that Sade has is amazing, because I see all of you guys networking with each other. It don't matter if we got 100 people in the room. People always say foot traffic is the key to when you have an event. It's really not. It's about the connections that you're going to take with you. Everybody in here I've talked to all of y'all. Y'all are dope. Like, I like the way y'all interact with each other. I like the way y'all talking to amongst each other. Never let it be a competition. Because even if somebody walks in this room that's doing the same thing that you doing, the key thing is the customer service. That's the most important thing. I could be in a room with 6 other hosts. It's not going to bother me. Why? Because I know where I stand out at. I know where my target audience is. Somebody else's target audience might not be your target audience. So you have to think about that also. Those are the most important things. Never, like I told you, never give up on yourself. Every day is not a day we're going to make a sale. Look at people like Bill Gates. One of the things that I always mentor and I tell people is don't look at Walmart. Make yourself as professional like a Fortune 500 company. Don't make yourself accessible to people. Social media, I'm getting away from all that DM stuff. Don't DM me, because do you DM Walmart? No, you don't. All right? So you're going to respect me like I respect you. So, and a lot of people don't do that, but if you start setting those boundaries and telling people, reach out to me between 8 and 5 if that's your hours. If you late in the evening, I work a full-time job in healthcare. I let people know, like, listen, 8 to 5, I'm at work. 5 to whatever, this is the time that you got. And if you don't reach out to me during that time, then you catch me on the next ride. And also, how many of y'all in here actually have like websites and things that you're gearing off of? That's a good amount of people. The ones that don't, it's okay. Get you a one-page website, but invest into yourself. Because that's one of the most important things with being an entrepreneur, is people look at those things. If you go to somebody and you just on social media all day and you posting, some people are not going to react to that. But if you post an actual link to a website, they will reach out to you. They definitely will reach out to you, and they're watching. Content, I try to watch what I say on social media, because I was one of those people that had my personal social media attached to my business. I'm trying to gear away from that, but everybody knows me. They're like, oh, I know Meesha from Future Millionaires, so this is the place I need to go. Now I'm at a place where I'm not doing that anymore. I got a website. How many of y'all got professional emails? And not an email with Gmail at the end. Y'all definitely need to do that. That is one of the most important things, because most people will take you more seriously. Even when you're starting to build business credit, that's one of the things that they want you to have. How many of y'all have storefronts? So how many of y'all got LLCs in here? Just somebody. What address are y'all using for that LLC? Who said they got an iPostal? Oh, I'm come talk to you. So everybody else is just using their home address. Y'all need to change that. The reason why I say this is because people are crazy. Like, in the world we live in, you don't want the Secretary of State make all of our business information accessible to anybody. I could pull y'all card and go to the Secretary of State, pull your business up, and it'll tell me everything. So you want to get out of that, because who wants somebody could be upset with you, because every time you're not going to always have a satisfied customer. So somebody could be evil, devious, and they type in that and they pull up your home address. Then who wants somebody in front of their home where you got to call the cops, you got to do all this extra stuff? Get your business into looking like a Fortune 500 business. Wealth is so much money out here for us, we just don't know where to start. And that's where I come in. And I help entrepreneurs to get to that space, because a lot of people don't know. I was looking at Sade's banner. She does a lot. She do podcasts. She's an author, different things like that. Sometimes you got to think outside of the box. You may have somebody that's actually doing the same thing you're doing. Maybe if you're creative at this, make it into a class. Make an ebook. Make something where people will draw more people to your business. What makes you stand out? Half of us in here, we work a 9 to 5. Why? Because our mindset is telling us, oh, I can't make it without, but sometimes we have to take that chance. I told myself, I'm giving myself 6 months. And in 6 months, even if I have to apply pressure, I'm going 10 times. I get up at 3 a.m. in the morning and I post content. People be reaching out to me and they be like, why you up? Why you up? You looking crazy. Why you up so? I'm like, I ain't looking crazy, because I'm getting 10 steps ahead of you. So when you go in to post something, I already did mine and I'm on to my day. So you have to be the creative person for your brand. Sometimes I tell people I sacrifice a lot. I take classes. I'm a certified grant writer. I also write business plans. I also do grant proposals. So even if you don't need me to actually do it, some of these grants y'all can do yourself. It's all about having a grant proposal, a business plan. If somebody out here I've seen on social media in the last week or two, oh, let me get you this money from the SBA. The SBA has no more funds. I'm being completely transparent with you. They don't have any more funds right now. And people reach out to me and they like, well, I gave X, Y, and Z this money. It's nothing to give them, but it's grants out here that you all can get. And you can apply for them yourself. It's about giving them the pitch that they are looking for. Why should we choose you to give you this money? Which means they want to know, what is it about you that stands out from all these millions of people? When y'all see, I give you grants because I pull them from an actual software that I use. That lets people know that I'm certified. It's not grants that y'all see and floating all over the internet. These are actual grants that are pulled from a pool. I just pulled, like 2 days ago, it was 1,700 grants for us as entrepreneurs out here that people don't even know about. Everybody's so stuck on iFund Women. Everybody's stuck on Comcast has a grant that people don't even know about. That's a marketing grant. It's 10 grand. You could do all your marketing needs with 10 grand. So I tell people, go outside the box. It's just about having the proper structure of it. And that's where I go in to actually teach y'all these different things. If you just want to learn, like, hey, Meesha, I want to learn how to do it myself. I teach you how to go out here and what to look for. I send you a list of the grants. A lot of my clients, I send them a list of the grants, but I wrote their business plans, their pitches, their proposals, and I put them together for them. And then when they go to apply for them, they more than likely get them because they got the proper documents. I was talking to somebody last night, and that was one of the things they said. They had somebody applying for stuff for them. And I said, that person is a data entry clerk. And they were like, well, what do you mean? I was like, they're a data entry clerk because all they're doing is putting in your information. Did they ask you anything? Nah, they just asked me the name of my business, my name, and how long I've been. No, you gotta have more than just that. A lot of y'all have potential that'll take you guys a long way. It's just based on where you want to go with your business. Sometimes, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, sometimes I tell people, I eat noodles. I ain't gonna lie to my kids, like, look, we ain't going out this week. They be like, Mom, we not doing it this week. We eat noodles this week but I'm just being funny. But we not going out. We not there yet. We not millionaires yet. Y'all might think it, but we not there yet. And that's where you got to have that creative mindset. You got to sometimes set some structure for yourself. This week, I'm going to do this for my brand. You can do it in sections. You don't have to do it it's not going to happen overnight. It took me a long time to get where I am, and I'm still not where I want to be. How many of y'all set monthly goals for yourself? And I don't mean financial goals. I mean personal goals. Like sometimes I tell myself, this month, like for the month of May, I told my cousin, I said, my cousin is my business partner. She usually come with me, but she went to a funeral today. But me and her, how many of y'all got accountability partners? Y'all definitely get somebody in here. You know, like get somebody, and I don't mean like your homegirl or your homeboy or whoever. Get somebody that's going to take you seriously and tell you, because a lot of us, we get friends, we have people, they be like, that's my accountability partner. And they do something wrong on social media, and my clients, I go and correct them like, do you see what you just did? And they be like, well, my friend said it's okay. No, this is not okay as an entrepreneur. It's not okay. And if you can't tell somebody that you have as an accountability partner, or they can't come and tell you getting on defense mode, I used to be that person. I would get on defense mode. I used to take social media left. But I had to realize it's a lot of people that I influence. So you got to get you an accountability partner that's going to call you like, listen, and I mean like on an everyday basis. Just if y'all texting quotes, give them some motivation. How many of y'all got the like real support of somebody that really reach out to y'all and really like support y'all? That's good, because a lot of people don't have that. They just have people that's actually around and don't mean them any good. Correct. Yeah, and it's scary. And then you gotta sometimes, one of the things I want to tell y'all is sometimes watching the people you surround yourself with, because some people will be praying for your downfall, not for you to excel. They want you to fail. And I know everybody has had somebody, you tell them an idea. It might be your friend, it might be your significant other. You tell them an idea, they be like, girl, don't do that. That ain't right. And the whole time, it's brilliant for you. Stay away from, when people do that to me, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna call you later. I got you. And I never call them back. Positivity in your life will take you a long way with where you're trying to go. Setting boundaries. I set them with my kids at this point. My kids are teenagers. I set boundaries with my significant other. I don't care who it is. I'm going to set boundaries. I just set some boundaries with my grandma, and she's 78. I'm serious, y'all. Like, seriously, I had to set boundaries with her because my whole life growing up, it was like she was doing stuff and she think, because she's grandma, is okay. No. We're going to set some boundaries for 2022. And that's what, every month, if she violates a boundary, you know what I told her? It's no talk time, it's no see time, it's no FaceTime, it's nothing against you. She's on block right now. My grandmother, she's on block. And the reason why she's on block, because she violated those boundaries. And that's what, even with your kids, you got to show your kids, set an example for them. Friends, family, mother, father, whoever. Set your boundaries, because if not, you will be stressed out running around here like, oh my gosh, like, I can't believe, Lord, and friendships. Sometimes you got to disconnect. I had a friend that I've been friends with since we was 5 years old. She lives back home. I'm not from here. I'm from Virginia. She lives back home. One of them, listen, I'm going to talk to you later, because every time we talk, it's talking about negativity. I don't want to manifest that. How many of y'all say affirmations in the morning? Y'all got to start doing it. Like, go on your phones, whether it's, an Android device, iPhone, type in affirmations and just say them. Like, what I ended up doing this year, 2022, is putting them all in my bathroom. So when I get up in the morning, I read those affirmations and keep manifesting it. One thing before I go that I told myself that I manifest, I said in 2022, I told my cousin, I said, I want to invest we should invest into these different things. So we trying to open up a university. So that's why I'm coming out of hosting, because I want to put my main focus on that. I couldn't find anywhere. Everywhere I was going, it was like people like, oh, no, you can't do this or you can't do that. So I had to pay to play. So I went to go play. I paid to play. So I found me a broker. She came back. I just met with her to take her the money, and people like, you crazy? You pay somebody to look for you a space? Yes, I don't have the time to be running around to all these shopping centers and you telling me no. I was tired of hearing no, so I invested into that. She came back last week and she done found me 7 different spaces, and I want to have an event center and I want a university right beside each other. So you have to, when you set it and manifest it, trust me, it's going to come to life. Y'all can follow me on social media. It's Future Millionaires LLC. You can follow me on Instagram. It's future_millionaires_21. Any of y'all that need my services, I got a discount for y'all. For me, y'all taking the time to listen to me. I really am praying for all of y'all to get to this next level with, I keep everybody's card. So don't be like, oh, she a stalker. I'm not a stalker. I'm just checking on you. I shout people out because that means a lot. And I know a lot of people. My world right now, when I leave here, y'all gonna see, I'm gonna stay for a little while, talk to y'all, take some pictures while I got my photographer here. I'm gonna take some pictures with y'all. I'm headed to Charlotte, North Carolina to speak tonight at 8:30.
Future Millionaire.
You can come get rich with us. You gon' eat or you gon' starve.